Test, test. Hopefully that's not too loud. Let's see if I get copyright strikes. This is like a remix, so unless like the book club has this, I think this might be the strategy for dodging copyright claims for audio. Structured Go logging is a thing. I'm fucking hyped. Been waiting for this for so long. There's like this whole history around Go logging frameworks. Many people, I've never actually used Loggers before, but I've seen a lot of projects use it. The thing that I ended up using a lot since I worked at Uber was ZeroLog. This guy's, oh, that's right. And it had like the performance of Zap, but kind of like the better developer ergonomics, at least when it came in terms of like types. But reading through the proposal, or not proposal, the actual implementation of slog, I think I see where they're going with like structuring log like this is pretty nice, because you want to encourage yourself to like write more logs, and if you just make that easy, like you're just gonna write more logging, which helps. Like it's just always helpful to write logs, like just tossing debug and stuff. That's pretty cool. All right, I was in the process of trying to figure out if I could embed Protoflow into Lunabrain, because I've made some progress, but I need to debug something. So I'm trying to see if that's like pretty straightforward to do. Serve. I could just choose another port and say serve. So if like I provide this, I had this thought that I was thinking about. Let me try to capture it in a note. Actually, let me do this. I'm gonna use Lunabrain. So we do this, and that's running, and I would just say live transcribe. And now it's going to be listening to what I'm saying, and I should be able to see. Fucking beautiful. Oh, here we go. I gotta change my thing. Oh man, dude, this is so nice. I think this is this saved? I think it's saved. So I think if I reload it, please. Yes. 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 Oh, that's so sick. So I'm working on a feature where I can select everything and then run this through AI. Like, that's amazing. That's so incredible. Oh, oh. This is incredible. This is incredible. Wow. And also, so I can I don't have it quite working with the live chat, but you can select you can upload audio files and then click on them, and you can get go to where they are. Oh wait, is that okay if I clicked it again? Yeah, I think we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, so it doesn't do anything, but yeah, it's so close. Oh. Hopefully the audio's not too loud. This is an incredible song. Oh no, why does it say transcription complete? It said killing stream. Live transcription. Live transcription. Alright, this should still run. I don't know why that's bugging out. Sick. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't die. Can't trust it though. So, Studio API Mux. Oh yeah. This all the dependencies should be provided. I think this should just work. I think you literally just say API.providerSet. If we go to serve, API dot what? API dot, right? API is from the wrong one. I need like P API from Protoflow. Pappy. It's Pappy. We'll clean this code up later. Right now this is a little atrocious. Okay, I'm not going to call it. So funky. I hope this doesn't get taken down. Man, I wonder if you could build. So let's say you're like going about your day and you're listening to music and you're like, this is an interesting thing. And you just like hold like down record button. You hold a button and it's like whatever's playing gets recorded. They already do this for video games. You already do. Oh, it killed. Why the fuck did it kill? All right, whatever. We'll still have the stream. We don't quite have live stream, but we'll still have the stream. We still have all of this that we can transcribe later. like I realize what I'm building here. It's like this kind of feels like a live VOD review of your life. Like you can just be doing whatever you are doing normally throughout the day, capturing all of that content. And soon I'm gonna also throw in like a Chrome extension to capture like your tabs. So you could click over here on like tabs or something like this. And when you go to those tabs, you can like all the content can be pulled down in kind of the way that like Omnivore has it. Love Omnivore. And it just strips away everything. So it's like all of the things that you want saved, you could have the content stripped away. And so you can flip through it, and so you don't have to worry about your tabs being open all the time. Like, cause it's really interesting talking with people and hearing like how stressed they are with how many tabs they've opened because they don't want to lose stuff. But if you knew that your content was going to be safe as you're browsing it, and you're going to be able to discover it later, like you could have automatic like folders automatically being generated for your content. So it's like it's better organized. There is music that's been detected by YouTube. Oh no. Does that mean... No. I like this one too. Auto-generated by YouTube. Need a portable speaker. What did they use in this video? Is that a $500 speaker? And backpack. What else do they have here? They have a little stand. You also need a stand for the laptop. What brand is that? Oh, why is... Okay, it has like pretty standard stuff. I need 4K. Well, it'll take 1080p though. DJ, portable, speaker, battery. Oh, is this the one? It's the Mackie Thunko. Damn, this game's some high praise. Let's see it. Ooh. How much more is this one though? The S one. So versus the Bose S1 Pro. Oh man. Yeah, it's like the same price. It's marked way down. Yeah. Let's see if I got this right here. So Oh, maybe I can ask this to just rewrite it with chai. Need to improve this code. This is kind of fucked up. I just hacked that together. Yeah, so we'll say if r.url.path / protoflow. Oh wait, oh, it can just be started completely separately, that's right. So this isn't where this belongs. Where is HTTP server being used? Oh yeah, I think it's literally oh, that's annoying. This bullshit again. Okay. Oh. Protoflow server. There you go. Get rid of that. And then go function. We're going to take away this option. We'll just say that comes from the config. See, how does this guy work? Oh, I already wrote the code for this. Maybe you do want a port to be passed in there. Actually, that's not a bad idea. All right. It's a little confusing. 80, 80? I feel like this should be controlled from the config though. Get some ideas. Yeah, I feel like this should come from the config. This is silly. And then over here, we see how it's, is that coming from the config? Yeah, config that port. Yeah, it just has like a port thing on there. Oh my gosh. Set config that port. And then if we go to config, it should be port, new default config, then we just toss in port, and the default value for port is going to be, it's an int 8080. And then start should just work. Okay. I think that should just work. Oh, interesting. I think I have to do API dot. Does that work? Nope. Who provides these guys? I shouldn't do this right now. We made a valiant effort, but it's just not happening right now. That's okay. To do. Okay. We're unfucking. Unfucking. Is this fucked? Oh yeah, yeah. I can watch the category video. Oh, it just has my mic? Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh. Oh, damn. Why not? Stream. Test, test. Okay. Maybe that works now. Alright, I'm gonna watch a category theory video that I was recommended. Let's watch it. Copy link. SM57? I don't know. Maybe the 87? Alright, we're watching it.
Okay, so this is a brief talk called What is Category Theory?
Sick.
I'm Paul Danstep. I'm a math educator.
Alright.
And I'm really interested in category theory. And I've often found it very frustrating
Can we
to
run
try and just
Lunar Brain here?
explain to people what category theory is or to put it into context in a simple way. So this is a brief talk that attempts to do that with a little bit of visual accompaniment. So let's begin with this question. What is category theory? So one thing is category theory is a mathematical theory. So we can ask maybe a more general question first, which is, what is a mathematical theory? What makes something math? So these are three different subjects in mathematics. There's linear algebra, topology, group theory. And these are all about different things, but they all are similarly structured as mathematical theories. So in the end, what we'll see is that category theory, in one sense, is just another mathematical theory. But what I hope will be clear by the end of this is that it also has some distinction among mathematical theories. So let's zoom in on one of these. Let's go
Linear
to
algebra,
which is
topology,
the,
and
theory of symmetry. That it also has some
group
distinction,
theory.
Among mathematical theories. So let's zoom in on one of these. Let's go to group theory, which is the
Group
mathematical
theory.
theory of symmetry. So these are various objects which have different kinds of symmetry, and I won't go too much into the details, but the basic way of getting to group theory is to look at something like the triangle and see that there are basically 6 different ways of rotating it or flipping it around, which will preserve its appearance. And I've color-coded them here. And one thing to see, you can imagine like you could rotate it and then flip it, and that effect would be the same as doing one of these other ones. So these combine in pairs to form other ones of this set. So what we can actually do is go through all possible combinations and come up with a table, like a multiplication table that sort of captures all that compositional stuff. And this ends up capturing all of the important information about the underlying symmetry of the triangle. And we can do this kind of table making for any shape that has some kind of symmetry. The butterfly has bilateral symmetry, so it has a very simple table, whereas the soccer ball has a lot more symmetry, so you get a much bigger table. But basically, this abstracts the thing we're interested into a common format across all of these different objects. These are essentially groups. And then what we can do is generalize the idea of these tables into axioms and start doing deductive reasoning about the symmetries. And this gives us
pretty normal.
access to a bunch of like new ideas, like normal subgroups, conjugacy classes, these things that deepen our understanding.
Yeah,
of
you
symmetry,
create axioms.
which would
You're like
be very hard to
rooting
perceive, actually, if we
your
were sort of
understanding
dealing
in these
directly with
observations.
butterflies and soccer balls and so on.
You've proven these
So
things to be
for the
true,
purposes of
or
this
you've declared them to
explanation,
be true.
I want to say that
This
this
is what
the
they are.
structure of a mathematical theory. It first of all is about something, so it has a semantics. We're talking about symmetries, and every mathematical theory marries its semantics to some syntax, a formal syntax.
Yeah,
and
semantics and
use the formal rules
syntax.
of that syntax to compute and to reason about.
Programming language has
a
syntax.
deeper understanding. And the idea is that all mathematical theories are basically a syntax married to a semantics. So all three of these theories, while being about something, have different syntaxes. And each of these was developed to be tailored to the specific needs of each particular subject. And therefore, these formalisms are really powerful in their local context. But formalisms developed in this way aren't very interoperable. So it turns out that there's a lot of benefit to comparing between different mathematical theories. So in algebraic topology, we can actually use group theory to reason about topological spaces. And with representation theory, we can use ideas from linear algebra to reason about groups. So there's a lot of fruitful crosstalk between these subjects. And one of the great benefits of moving to a categorical point of view is that it gives us a way of dealing with these mathematical structures in a way that makes them much more naturally interoperable. So that's one of the great benefits we get from categories. So how do we go from here to a categorical point of view? And the way we do that is that we're actually going to represent these theories as directed graphs. And this is part of the talk where I don't actually know how to motivate this other than to say that directed graphs turn out to be what works. So you could say it's like given by nature in a way, in the same way that like biology finds that the double helix is the right structure to encode genetic information. In mathematics, we find that directed graphs with nodes and arrows are the correct, or the very nice universal template for encoding mathematical theories. So let's give this a try. Can we, for example, take topology and represent that theory as a directed graph? So in topology, these are the kinds of things you study. These are topological spaces. And what we're going to do is we're going to take each individual topological space, and these are going to form the nodes of our graphs. So each of these shapes is going to get its own dot. And now to fill it in, we're going to make arrows between these dots. So what does it mean for an arrow to go from one topological space to another? Well, so on the left we have a circle, and on the right we have a donut. And what an arrow will represent is a way of mapping or embedding that circle into that donut. So this arrow, for example, might represent sort of a ring around the side of the donut. A different arrow will represent a different map. So this one might be, setting the circle on top like a halo. And of course, there are lots of different ways of mapping a circle into a donut. In fact, there's an infinite number of ways. And I can't really depict an infinite number of arrows, but we can imagine just a whole lot of arrows going from one of these to the other. And the idea is to understand
That's
that
a sick visualization. Damn.
Of arrows going from those two topological spaces. We can also go from the circle to other things. So there's a whole bunch of ways of mapping a circle into a trefoil knot. But there's also a whole bunch of ways of mapping back the other way. So this is kind of a bidirectional affair. There's also a set of connections from the donut to the trefoil knot. You can also map a topological space to itself. Like if I take a rubber band and twist it and fold it over, I've doubled it up. So you can have arrows pointing from a topological space back to itself. So there's all these self-pointing arrows at all of the dots.
Wow.
And this starts to get really dense looking, so I'm going to thin it out a little bit, but just imagine that it's all filled in with a lot of arrows. And what we'll do is just go through the entirety of topological spaces and all possible relationships between them, and just fill in the grand, comprehensive totality of everything there is to talk about in topology. And we get this enormous directed graph. And this is a category. So when you think of a category, you should just think of an incomprehensibly vast network of dots and arrows. This is a particular category called top, which encompasses topological spaces, and every arrow is just a map from one space to the other. And we can do this same treatment to all of our different mathematical subjects. So for instance, we can look at two vector spaces, which are the subject matter of linear algebra. In this case, an arrow is just a linear transformation from one space to the other. And if we make the compendium of all such linear transformations, we get another category. This one's called vect. And finally, we can do this for symmetry groups as well. So if I take any two symmetries, there's some number of ways of embedding one symmetry in another. These are called group homomorphisms. And if we make a directed graph of all group homomorphisms, we get the category group. So now we have our three subjects, but they're all now encoded in a common template. And much like we did with group theory, we can axiomatize this structure and start to investigate it systematically. And this gives rise to a whole new set of ideas that are really specific to category theory, and they're all sort of characterized in terms of little generic diagram figures that appear in all of these different contexts, and give us just a whole new world of deductive capabilities for investigating mathematical structure. So with all that picture in mind, we can now sort of complete an analogy that helps us understand what is category theory. So in the case of group theory, we start with a semantics, the symmetries of things, and then we encode it into a common template, and then we carry out a bunch of reasoning and discovery using the affordances of that representation. So category theory does just the same thing, but kind of one level up. So it takes as its semantics individual mathematical theories, encodes them once again into a common format, and then uses the format to develop new deductive tools and ideas to help us investigate mathematical theories in new ways. So I've always really loved Eugenia Chang's characterization of category theory, that category theory is the mathematics of mathematics. Whatever mathematics does for the world, category theory does for mathematics. And this is kind of just my attempt to illustrate that idea. And hopefully, without going into any of the details about what category theory actually consists of, and my hope is that this helps put it into some useful context for people. So that's the talk. Thanks so much.
That's a pretty good explanation. It's really interesting thinking about how that how my knowledge with programming kind of falls into this, because I understand why category theory is so relevant. Yeah, that's insane. Categories are like protobufs for mathematical constructs. Yeah, they are, because it just represents the things that you want to do, like, so well. and it like meets where like computers are in terms of whatever their limitations are. That's really interesting. All right, I need to debug this fucking transcription complete because I can't. I'm not in math land. I'm in fucking like this shit land. Like, ugh. This sucks. Oh god, transcription. Why is it failing? It's closing. So if we're seeing this message, that means that the channel is closing. Is it timing out? I think it's timing out. The channel observer. So what? Okay, so the observer is closing. The observer comes from process, right? From channel. Oh, no. Not this one. For chat, observer comes from stream transcription. So this is running. And then it closes. When does this get closed? With context. Yeah, you know, it's probably this thing closing. That's what it is. If I refresh it, I don't think it's going to necessarily help. Okay. I think I just need to talk, and it's going to do this thing only if I have audio going to it. Loop back. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Oh, come on. The fuck am I doing wrong? Test 1 2 3. Test. Stream. Output. Oh. Testing 1 2 3. Hello? Okay, so we still died. It's fine. The error? No error. Okay, so let's assume that it's the network request that's being closed on us. Maybe there could be an issue. I feel like it didn't have this problem before. I feel like something's happening. One minute. All right, maybe we start it again and see if it also goes for 1 minute. I'm testing, I'm talking, this is what I'm saying. Blank. Oh, because my stream thing was set to 5. It needs to be set to like 0, I think. It's gonna restart. Testing, I'm talking, these are the words that I'm saying. Are these being picked up? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we see the uh-oh. Testing, 1, 2. Test. Ah, fuck. Alright, live transcribe. Okay, I'm talking, transcribing what I'm saying. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Request not finished yet. That is okay. Is it going to stop after a minute? Then I'm going to ask the question. How long can and just go for? Da da da. Is it going to go for the whole minute? No. Da 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 da. Server configuration, client configuration, application requirements. And it is finished yet? Is it finished? Yeah, okay, 1.1. So that's suspicious. What I want to now understand is I want to look at where this guy is. Chat. Sidebar. No, it's the window. Oh, it's in the provider. Oh, get session chat. I guess I'm not going to be able to see what the default length is here. But maybe I can just like see if I force it. Project provider, chat, options. Options, and then I'm going to see options. Call options. Timeout milliseconds. Undefined. Let's see if that does anything. Okay, now we no longer have timeout milliseconds defined. Let's see how long that goes for. In the meantime, I'm going to try to figure out the fuck this code is. Call options. Export. That's exporting amazing. Cancellation. I was trying to figure this out. Signal. Then it tests it. Does test all of those. Is it still going? Oh yeah. Is that longer? Are we past a minute? Oh no. Oh. So close. What does this guy do?
In the interest of time, first thing we're going to do is visit the Acuity Cargo demo today is just Nginx. But we want to do two things: the Acuity Cargo demo repository, fork it to our own GitHub account, and have a look around. This repository uses Kustomize as a configuration management tool, and we can see that the layout of this repository is pretty typical. We've placed configuration that is common, or almost common, to all environments in a base directory. We also want the service with an environment specific. Now we're going to go ahead and create 3 namespaces that will explicitly states who's authorized to promote into that environment. Promotion policies the test and state on Docker as overlay. When it is enabled, we'll create a promotion resource to affect that change. If we query for promotion resources in the Cargo demo namespace, that the application is now synced and healthy. We can also visit the application directly in our web. Now hop back to our Argo CD dashboard to see that the application is now synced and healthy. We can also visit the app.yaml file in our test overlay has been updated with information about the latest Nginx image. We can now hop back to our Argo CD dashboard to see that the application is now synced and healthy. We can also visit the application directly. Argo CD dashboard to see that the application is now synced and healthy. We can also visit the application. It subscribes to, and because auto promotion.
Cargo. Wanted to see cargo. What the fuck does this thing do?
Nginx image were published to the Nginx repository on Docker Hub. That change would flow seamlessly through our test and stage environments, and then wait to be promoted into production by an authorized user. This is one of the simplest use cases for Cargo, so it's worth pointing out that much more sophisticated things are possible. For instance, in more complex cases.
Oh, wait. Okay, that's interesting. I think I get what they're doing. We'll save it either way, because it's... Oh, it's got tilt too? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Dude, tilt. Dude, tilt's where it's at. Tilt's where it's fucking at, dude. I'm so hyped that people did that. Yeah, this is all running locally though, so it shouldn't be a problem. That is annoying though. I realize it's just like a shortcoming of this thing. Hopefully I can debug it. Ugh. Where do I want to save this? This is more like a protoflow thing. Golang libraries. Save that. And this is like approve application releases. But then I wanted to check out Argo because it's been some time. But they're still going. Argo, GitHub. This was like CD. CI/CD. Yeah, this is sick. This is sick. This is also a libraries. CD for Kubernetes in Go. Or he's tagged with that. Shit. Why does that? It's really annoying. Okay. Unheader, untrailer. Called when the response headers are received. Interesting. Why, after a minute, would this thing do that? Server's running. It's transcribing. I don't think it's crashing. I could verify by like running. Testing, talking, 1, 2, 3. Oh. I am talking. These are the words that I'm saying. I'm going to see if this runs longer than a minute. We know it won't. Or yeah, let's just keep letting it run, stream some stuff. I don't think that's the problem though. I think it has to do with the other option here is we could just have it run as like a background process. And then you just pull for what content it has. I just don't want to do that. It's the live transcription. Man, I really want it to work though. Oh. Oh, okay. So that's interesting. Does it only run for a minute? Does it crash? Well, that's helpful. So I made some changes in here. I got a soothing voice. It's the freaking it's the freaking mic. The mic's so sick. I spent a long time making sure that the audio sounded good, as opposed to just like listening from like the laptop mic. Oh man, I think it has to do something with this writer. It's just a feeling I got. It's just a feeling I've got. Like something's about to happen, but I don't know what. If that means what I think it means, we're in trouble. Big trouble. And if he is as bananas as you say, I'm not taking any chances. Oh. Man, it's just, this is going to be annoying because every time I debug it, I have to wait a minute. Damn. Are there other situations where this loop might break? Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of this. And this does not run. Because I'm not using the voice activated thing. I kind of want to get rid of that everywhere. Yeah, that. Because now I know that it works. Shouldn't be a problem. Seems like it might be promising. Might be promising. Well, true. It might just be the audio writer. That's going to be annoying. Yeah, it's the writer. Okay, that's okay. We can deal with it. Add speaker. It's kind of annoying. Not digit. Whatever. That's close. All right. So now we need to debug that thing. We can just get rid of this for now. I know where it's going to be. VAD, use VAD. New line. No use VAD. I don't want this. Oh wait, I got rid of something that. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. So let's see if I just fucked it up. Also, damn, I should be committing my changes in this repo. Testing, talking, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. I did not fuck it up too badly. Okay. Well, I would like to write we'll just make it to do. That's okay. We could have something where we're like recording the audio in the browser. It's like I can hear every fluctuation in your voice. Thank you. I feel very connected. All right, we're going to call this fixed, and we're going to validate that. It's semi-fixed. We found a problem, but that's okay. That's fucking coding. All right. Gotta reload. Oh, man. Oh, we're doing it. We're writing some code. We're hacking it together. All right. Writing some code, hacking it all together. All right. So now this should just be running. The next thing that I wanted to add to this, oh right, we were adding that AI thing, and very connected. All right. Um. All right. All right. All right. Fuck. Where's the code? We have some code. Stream, not stream. Inference. That's what it's called. Infer. So now if we run this, I should get the response. And actually, I think if we send this, say hello, that should run to ChatGPT. It sent the request. Whoa. I requested way too many. Sending. Oh, that's because it's in there. Oh, ask. Is it ask? Is it stream response? Chat context. Fill context. Stream response. Yeah, I think this is the one. So it's telling me this gets way too big. Response size and chat context. Token count. Sending request to OpenAI. That's way too much. Why is that so large? Why is that so large? That's what she said. So why do I subtract 200 from that? I think that was like random. Stream true. Token count comes from fill context. Oh. I thought I wrote some tests. I thought this was the point of tests. I'm going to set a breakpoint. I'm going to set a breakpoint. Set a breakpoint. Stream response. And then right there, we'll see the context that's getting passed in. We do that. We click on start. Debug. Gotta get debugging set up when you program. Just fucking do it. It makes everything so much easier. Okay. Reload this. I send a chat. And then I say summarize. Oh, it's so close. That's so close to working. Response, min response size, chat context. That's that. Oh yeah, baby. Fuck yes. All right. Step into it. I'm writing, so I'm live transcribing what I am saying, and the things that I say like appear over here. And then this message box, when I click like summarize, or when I type summarize, that runs a ChatGPT prompt over the things that I've just said. So like in real time, I can be using AI to neuron activation. I feel like you're pretty stoned, Broken Aviation. You sound like it. Calling you out. Film message context token count. Oh, right, we're debugging. Token count is 100. Message fill message context. Wait, no. Keep explaining. Man, this chat sucks. YouTube chat sucks. I need to like push everyone to use the Discord. Oh, I think I pretty much explained it. It's like live transcription. Like the things that I'm saying are being transcribed. Now all of this stuff is like content that I can then put into like ChatGPT. Like I could copy this, put this in here, and then say like explain this content to me like I am 5. Like I don't know, like all right, little buddy. Imagine you're playing with your favorite toy and it suddenly isn't working the way it's supposed to. You might wonder what's the problem. Just like the person in this text. Now imagine before you played, you had set up little checkpoints like tests where you checked if everything was okay with your toy. You thought these checkpoints would help you find any problems before they happen, but it seems like the toy isn't working properly, which is very confusing. So yeah, I can do stuff like that, like put these buttons in there. All right, so there's no error, but S is something. It's a split message token count. Great. Token count increases. Token counts into T and press. So we go through here. S. This is OpenAI split message. 253. What is the message? Is that really 253? Copy value. That is not right. Why is that so much? I feel like I need to go in here. Calc token count is 15. From message. Okay. Base token count. Oh, that's not right. If base token count plus. Yeah, I do have a Discord, but I'm not in it right now. I can link it though. I can put it on OBS too. If I say new text
There we go. It's too big. Change the set color. That's not it. Oh. Whoa. Is that? Oh. Yeah, it's okay. We'll do that. That's fine. We still got this weird thing where I add. Why do I do that? If that's less than. I'm saying there's nothing to split. Otherwise, we need a chunk. Okay. Whoops. Whoa. Step in. Fill message contacts with S. Split message. Token count 119. I don't think. Oh, shit. I need to set a breakpoint right there. Step in. We're looking at this. Calc token count. Base token count is fucking huge. Plus calc token count, which is 13, is less than. And that's fine. You do. Oh, that didn't get run. So what's S going to be here? Token count's way too big. It's just this endlessly doing this. Okay. Now we go over that. S is 119, which is fine. That's expected because we're saying at least 100. for the response, and now we added 19. So then new chat context is that. That's okay. Then we fill the message context. S. Still too big, I think. This message. I think we just added, what was that, like 42? Hmm. 30. No, I think that could be right, because there's like some other tokens that get added with every message. That's okay. So chat context has 146 things. Okay. Thousand. Did that just actually add 1,000? Yeah, that's way too big. So what's going on inside of here? Calc token count is 11. Base token count plus calc token count. And it's returning that. So that's S's. That's not right. Why didn't S get... Interesting. What is going on here? Step in. Calc token count is 21. That's what we're returning. But then S. Weird. Is that a bug? All right, see you, Broken Aviation. What? Am I insane? Okay. Okay. I am talking. These are the words that I am saying. Oh, wait. Wait, that's fine. Do that and then... Oh, there you go. Okay, now I need to put this into something visual on the screen. Because I have this stream, and now I can have it maybe insert into messages at a certain spot. Test, test. I want to move this into project provider, I think. This will be audio. Testing, talking. I am talking. These are the words that I am saying. I want this thing to do something now. Okay, so I have AI that should hook up, and then if I say hello, then didn't really do what I want. What was the problem? Infer? Oh, it needs to add to it. I need to infer for message should get the previous value. Alright, now reload, killed, run this. Now I am talking, these are the words that I am saying, and I'm gonna say, describe what is being said in the words of a pirate. So now it will have a thing that gets added to it, and it's updated right there. Text is small enough. New context. Is new context actually right? New chat context. Should be. To say, summarize what has been said. Also, I think this needs to be just one more. I think that should be like this. It should be like length plus 1. Because then I'm going to add one message. And then M, and then unpack M, and then have text be blank. AI is thinking. No, I don't want anything. Okay, so now it's listening to what I'm saying. These are the words that I'm saying, and then I'm gonna say, summarize what has been said so far. Then it's going to respond in that. Just share what is being said. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about how Amazon is such an amazing company, and they are light years ahead of what anyone else is doing. They're so great. Jeff Bezos has an amazingly shiny head. He laughs like a maniacal crazy person. He might actually be a lizard himself. Summarize what's been said so far. So far, the speaker mentioned that Amazon... They also made a humorous comment about Jeff Bezos having a shiny head and laughing in a crazy manner. Let's go. Let's go. So now I'm going to copy this. And let's see. We have a previous chat that we've talked about. Anything interesting? Okay, this was about category. So now it's going to respond. So far we have discussed representing topologies required where each... Let's go. Oh my gosh. This is so sick. Oh no. Oh wait, people, you can't see what's really being said. Okay. All right. So I'm talking. These are what are being said. I'm actually going to try. And demo that I want to hook up is downloading a YouTube video and then putting it in here. Whatever. Let's say tell me what the speaker wants to work on in the future. So this should tell me about the YouTube video. The speaker wants to work on downloading YouTube video, integrating with their current project. Excited to see. That's sick. Come on, this is so sick. We're in the fucking future, baby. Let's go. Oh, man. This is incredible. All right, I need to like move because I need to be human for a bit. But yeah, this is freaking hype.